God. I got
that one's funny.
God.
That one's so fucking funny, man. It's all good. No harm. No harm. Turn the page.
Turn the page.
Nobody got hurt. Turn the page.
Turn the page.
Nobody got hurt. Turn the page.
I'll just promote my special on my socials.
You got it, man. It's all good, baby.
Good reviews. I don't read the comments. I hear, though.
Yes, people on Patreon are also saying the same thing. They loved it.
Yeah, specials are tough these days.
Oh, it's just a set.
Even if you release
set.
on Netflix, it's like it's hot for maybe a day. Tim Dillon dropped his, but then some other big show came out. He's like, "Oh, I got kicked out of the top 5 in like less than 12 hours."
Wow.
He's like, "You're there," and
That's
boom.
Tim. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's massive.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's just
Isn't that crazy?
lay of the land.
Lay of the land.
Yeah, you can't bank on. You can't bank on specials. Like a special. I mean, there's some outliers with like Shane Gillis and stuff when he releases on YouTube, but there's some outliers. But in general, like you used to release a special in order to get more fans, more eyeballs, sell more tickets on the road.
Yeah.
It's just not that case. It's just not the deal anymore.
No.
Now it's like, a kid, some young kid doing some shit on TikTok is going to sell more tickets than a special.
That's right.
Yeah. Like him doing a skit that goes viral is going to sell tenfold more tickets than you really should. A good special.
I was just talking about that.
It's just nobody's
that's
what it is.
Sitting for an hour or
No,
20 minutes.
no. You got to have one clip that goes viral. That's dope. That one clip that you spend whatever it is, 20 minutes editing and posting is going to do more than you doing a year long of road work and posting it for an hour.
Well, that's exactly right.
One clip.
David Blaine said this a while back, probably maybe 5 years ago, maybe, I don't know. And he said, I was talking to these YouTubers, and when I levitated as a magician, that trended for 10 years. Like, I'm the guy who levitates.
Before social media and all that.
Before social media.
Yeah.
So when I had a special on ABC, which was, can you look up when that was? Mm-hmm. That literally made him world famous for 10 years, which comes with crazy money. Mm-hmm. It comes with private shows for, sheiks. It comes for all that.
97.
So that's 1997. And that was going strong until about 2015.
Here's what's interesting. So if David Blaine announced now, let's say he's never levitated before. If he announced now on ABC I'm levitating, you might get 300,000 people tune in.
Oh, dude.
It's just not.
He just said, so he goes.
It's just not the media.
He said, so I did that, and that trended for 13 years. Everybody was still talking about it. He said, there was a girl who said, I was going to do another magic, and she was a YouTuber, and she said, man, that could trend for, I bet you that would trend for like 5 days. And he started laughing. He goes, 5 days? Mm-hmm. She goes, I mean, not that long.
Dead serious.
Not that long. Yeah. Dead serious. And now it'll trend for a day if you're really good.
A day if it goes super viral.
Think about that.
A day if it goes super viral. It has to be something that's out of the norm.
So what are we doing here? What's happening? You have people like Halsey saying, I can't do an album now. I can't do an album because...
No, people don't listen to albums.
Yeah, and also my last album that did like really well, 300,000 or something, or I don't know what it was. But she was like, it's not enough. It's like,
but the record industry's changing too, where they're not going to pay you to do 15 songs.
No.
Like you need one single, trends, kids use it for TikTok.
So that because we have all started consuming
but on that same side, there's old bands that they had their niche audience, or they were big back in the day, like when I was a teenager, and then somehow they become viral on TikTok, like in background music or on a viral video, and then they can tour again. Because people are like, dude, this song, like the young kids, like, this song's dope. Who is this? Oh, it's fucking Creed, or it's Nickelback.
The most disconcerting, and you have these musicians listening to these AI versions of like Eminem doing blues, and I don't know if you've heard that, Chin, as a musician, but it's so unbelievable.
Dude, we've talked about it 6 times.
But I think
Rogan talks about it every podcast too.
What's that?
I think it's incredible. But I know Brendan doesn't dig it as much.
Well, no,
but
the problem is it's incredible.
Yeah.
And the problem is it's not a real singer. And the problem is it's undeniably incredible. And so you go like this, you go, now you still need Eminem to write those lyrics. And so the interesting thing is like AI becomes what? A tool to enhance your self-expression? Okay.
Or you don't need a big production anymore. You can do it from your living room. So it creates more artists.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I think ultimately it's all coming into our hands and we can do everything ourselves, but you still need the distribution channels. You still need.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Huh?
What distribution channel? YouTube?
I would say it
Anybody
would have
can-
to be coupled with something like the World Series or Monday Night Football.
What do you mean?
Well, you
It
can
doesn't,
still
though.
you can still make a lot of money as like say the Allstate guy, right? Because you're doing commercials that are reaching a lot of people when they're watching something like football, something like baseball,
But music, you don't need that. YouTube, you don't need that
right?
at all. If you have your niche audience, you have 100,000 people, you're balling.
Can I say something real quick? Because this goes into that. I've always believed, especially when I was younger, that if you have great music, you're going to make it. You know, there's a good chance you'll make it if you're just consistently amazing, right?
Yeah, that's not true.
It's definitely not true. When you get older, you realize that, right? And then suddenly when you get to sign with these big labels, and by the way, this is just allegedly, right? You sign with these big labels, you have way more access to so many different types of technology. One thing I remember seeing, and I was so freaking brokenhearted about it, because I met some people and I went into this house and I went to a room. I went into the room and I saw hundreds, if not thousands of iPhones or your cell phones and then computers and everything, iPads. And what are they doing? They're streaming these songs. So these big companies pay people to do that to up the numbers of the streams.
Fake
That's what
Spotify
Tom
number.
McDonald was saying.
I was so fucking,
Yeah, it was
but
like
I
fake-
literally
there's fake
saw,
saw
it
that?
in person. I was in the room and I'm like, this fucking, it breaks my heart. Because
So they're all gaming the system.
I mean, at the very tippity top, imagine some of the biggest artists you've ever known.
Yeah.
But this
Even
is
though
what
they're great music,
This is
it's
what
just-
Drake was saying about, this is what they're like Drake and all that stuff. Like Spotify was doing certain stuff with his numbers because he was in a dispute with them. So they can control all that.
That's not right.
It's not, but that's life, man.
But it's not like, and I
Shitty.
think it has to be fought. And I don't know how you fight it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You're not going to fight it. And if you're like fighting it, good luck. Especially unless it'd have to be like a guy like Rogan. Even with the Spotify numbers, like even on Apple, like when we were number one for how long? It's like yes and no. We're number one, but there's also time of release and new fans subscribing. But you're not getting more views than say fucking some of these other huge names. But we were listed above them because the algorithm. So it appeared that way.
so I did a Ronda Rousey video, like a stitch, and it got something like 1 million views. And I went from 1 million followers to 1.1 million followers. The question is, how many, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? What does it mean? Were they watching all of it? Were they watching some
No, I
of
mean,
it?
what do you mean? It means they saw it and it made people outside of your followers.
Follow me.
And they're like, oh, I like it. And you got new followers. That's not fake.
Yeah, it's not fake.
No.
Those numbers are not fake. They don't fudge those numbers.
No, well, hold on. So, but if you have 1.1, when you post something, it's not going to 1.1 million
Right.
people. That's
Right.
suppressed. You got to pay to reach all those people.
You have to pay.
Yes. It's such a weird thing. It's so weird.
I mean, it's like I think Chris DiStefano said it's like playing a beer game where the reward is more beer. Like what are we doing? Like what is happening and what is this game that we're doing? Like I'm not sure.
I don't know, but you better learn it.
Yeah, but it's
You better
a
learn it.
constant moving target, right? So learning it is what? What does that even mean?
Getting good at editing, when
I
you
got all
have deals.
that, 100%. But
And coming up with creative ideas. Like now it's
always, but you
it's
you
forced
better do that every day, all day.
Yeah, man. And that's what people do.
What I'm saying though is, and
Like,
the
how's
attention
it-
span goes smaller and smaller and smaller. So pretty soon it's like, does that translate? I don't know. I don't know what this end game is. I don't know where we're going.
I think the younger generation's going to realize how toxic it is and wean off of it. It becomes a thing of the
And
past.
and the cream will rise to the top. You still got to do.
Yeah, you still have to do work, but I think the younger generations like once the actual
have to.
evidence comes out, the younger audience will be like, holy shit. It's like cigarettes.
It'll be like
It's gonna be like
cigarettes and
cigarettes.
cocaine.
They're gonna be like, holy fuck, can you imagine? People used to just sit on this all day.
Right.
Callen and Schaub complaining that their careers are over. Did Schaub try justifying buying bots and views there, kinda? I know Callen is still upset that that special he dropped didn't tank, but he's like comparing himself, I think, to like Schaub's special, but Schaub bought bots for his special. But I mean, everything else, man. I mean, you can tell Callen's just on the brink. He's on the brink. He can't handle it. He's like, what happened? And he thinks it's all from being accused, and a lot of it is, but it's also, dude, you're wasting your time with Schaub, who destroyed his career. At least you had allegations, but nothing ever really came of it. Schaub destroyed his career going forward in perpetuity. Schaub is trying to be a YouTuber, right? Everything he does is on YouTube. He broke the golden rule of YouTube content creation. You're not allowed to sue other YouTubers for false copyright. He can never come back from that. So as long as you stick around Bappa, your career is going to be dead. I know you tried to move to Texas to get away from him, and the dummy followed you there. But you're going to have to sit down, break it down, and quit. I know you don't want to give up the 25 grand a month, but, I mean, Theo's career took off. Hell, Mark Harley's career took off the second he got away from Schaub, and now he's in Super Bowl commercials and other commercials. So, Callen, you're just going to have to bite the bullet and get away from Bappa, or you're just going to be in hell, sitting there in his car garage that he turned the second floor apart into a studio. You're inhaling car exhaust from crappy trucks that he uses to try and scam people through giveaways and stuff. Oh, it's so sad. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.